Yeah, so Chris reacted to our Kickstarter campaign, and now we're reacting to his
It's only been like a
reaction.
month or so since I took a bit of a dive into the cesspool of Kickstarter after learning that it's been inundated with fraudulent AI generated products. It appears the site is just fully plagued, and the main thing that gets pitched on Kickstarter these days is just phony baloney nonsense AI slop, all designed to try and squeeze a couple of clams out of gullible people that don't recognize that it's not real, that it's all make believe. However, Matt just sent me a Kickstarter project that does seem to be real, and it's looking to dust off an old novelty from way back in the day. Raise your hand if you remember Smell-O-Vision. This whole idea, the final frontier of entertainment, the fourth dimension, where you can smell your movies, your TV shows, and in the case of this Kickstarter project, specifically, your games.
Games get more realistic every year. Higher resolutions, faster refresh rates, even full virtual reality. But one sense has always been missing. Our sense of smell, the most emotional sense we have. At some point, we've all wondered what it would be like if we could actually smell what we see on screen, what it would feel like to step into a world, not just look at it.
Have we all wondered that? Is that really something every gamer thinks at some point? Because I would imagine the only like unifying thought across all gamers' minds at some point in their life is, could I possibly suck my own dick? Like, I don't know how common it is to like really have this intense desire to smell the game. I can personally, I suppose, but I just feel like that'd be such a fucking nuisance. Like, I would hate to be like playing Call of Duty and smelling the body odor and sweat and gunpowder as I'm vaulting over something about to, drop shot some dumb asshole, right? Like, I think that would suck. I would really not like that. And there's a huge difference between smelling the game and stepping into that world. That's two very different things. It's not to say that I think it's like a bad idea.
Yeah, so later on you recognize that you're able to choose your different scents, and so you don't have to smell sweat and everything in Call of Duty. But yeah, fair. I think no one wants to smell everything that is seen on screen, and also.
Yeah, you can choose. You can choose what you. I mean, you don't have to smell blood when you see blood. For example, when you see a forest or blood, you can set the settings to detect blood as flowers. Then you can smell blood and smell flowers, even though everywhere is blood. So yeah, you're open to choose what you smell, and even set up the settings, the intensity of every scent, of every smell, individually. So they will know. We won't force a smell or a scent on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your choice. And of course, we know that we have memories in games, but it's like another layer. It's another dimension, and scent brings something to it that is not possible with like your sight or hearing something. So that's what we wanted to say. But yeah, fair point.
Not to say that I smell Ada Wong's panties in Resident Evil or something and go freaky mode on it, but I do understand that there is a market for it. I am just not in that group at all.
Introducing the Scent Bar. Breathe your game. Don't just play it. 10 fans that can be independently activated. And 10 scent slots allow real-time scent release, always, no matter the scene. The brain of the Scent Bar is the AI image detection. We are starting with 30 scents, allowing immersion in nature, racing, and action games.
Of course, no Kickstarter project is complete without an AI voiceover. That's mandatory at this point. But this product does seem to actually exist. I can find footage of them showcasing it at Gamescom. Now, how effective it was at delivering the sense directly to your fucking nostrils, I couldn't tell you, but I did see that it is a product that they actually did have like a setup for people to experience. Now, according to this video, they're launching with 30 cents, 3 different packages, and the astute observers
Yeah, I mean, that's actually the thing which we have patented.
Patent. We have a patent on it.
Yeah, right. That's actually the thing where we have a patent on it. So yeah, it's best in like this scenario where you're sitting at the desk and a scent is directed directly to your nose. Directly.
Directly.
Yeah, it's very efficient in bringing like a small amount of the scents directly to your nose. So it's not like the whole room smells like it after a couple of seconds or minutes or.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's all to this.
Yeah.
Let's see what you have to say.
Action to work with practically every game. After backing this campaign, you will be able to enter the 4th dimension of gaming and start creating memories inside your games, just like in real life.
Yeah, but I can do that now. I can make memories with games, and I do it all the time, actually. And I have tons of memories from games in my past without ever having to smell them or anything like that. Like, I don't know how much that really strengthens the experience of a game. But again, I can only speak for me personally. I just don't really care to sniff it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a dog. Like, I don't need to sniff it, really. Like, I'm happy just experiencing it without the 4th dimension being there. Like, it's not like it unlocks the ability to, you know, have these cherished memories of games. I can still make those cherished memories even
To
with
this, I think most people don't realize how much the smelling does with your emotions and with your memory. You can, for example, if you see a picture, the human beings can remember the picture, kind of, or they can imagine how it looked like, or to hear something, we can imagine how something sounds like. But the smelling is something completely different because it throws you back in real, back in time in real, because the brain simulates again all these sensations and feelings which you had by smelling. And we hope no one is sniffing, but it's you just breathe and then subliminal or unconsciously smell it, and this is the effect which we want to achieve. And I think it's underrated. Even though I know memories are made, we made our memories with songs or openings of games or whatever. It's clear that everyone remembers everything, but scent-enabled memories are much stronger in the connection with emotions, and this is what we want to achieve. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. We all have memories right now of games, and it's not like we haven't had anything until now, but it's like it's a much stronger bond with scent, like Jasmine said, and it's like, yeah, okay, we could have like memories of games, like we have 8-bit games or like games without color, but for some games it is much more realistic and much stronger, much more immersive, to have like higher definition desktops, higher definition monitors.
Yeah.
To have like higher definition monitors and like a great sound system or headphones. And the same it's with and I think it's the same with scent. So it's not for every game, of course not, and it doesn't have the same impact for every game. But for some games and for many games, I think there's huge potential to experience them on a whole different level.
Bar. Awesome choice. Let's get it set up together. First, take your scent bar out of the box. The scent bar works with AI image detection. You can download our software directly from the website. And don't worry, the software barely uses any of your PC's performance. Trust me, your frame rate is safe. Welcome to the scent bar control panel. The tabs at the bottom show your 10 scent slots and what's currently loaded in each one. Intense. Say zombie games and you rather not smell rotten meat all night? No problem. Just swap the scent pod manually and keep the label for the AI to recognize. That way, even zombies can smell like fresh roses. Or energy drink, if that's your thing.
So here's the rundown of how it works and how it gets set up here. So you place it under your monitor, you connect it with USB-C, and then you have the control panel where all the scents are stored, your 10 scents, and you switch in the pods that you want for the scents, and then it'll use AI image detection to know what's going on screen and what fans to activate to shoot the fumes at you. And they even mention that you can, of course, swap out the pods but keep it labeled the same so that way it'll still recognize it and shoot out roses instead of rotten meat smell. Can you imagine, though, if you couldn't swap those out at all? Like, it just has like a million scents that it instantly swaps in between, and it's like super realistic. So if you get tear gassed in the game, you get tear gassed in real life with the fucking Zestum blasting right into your eyeballs, basically pepper spraying you. Or like, you know, mustard gas shoots out and just asphyxiates you while you're sitting in your chair trying to play your game. Nah, that'd be crazy. That's some Sword Art Online type shit. If you like expand upon this idea as like a torture device almost. But I mean, again, it seems like this is something that does actually work. I just don't know how many people are like really salivating over the ability to smell the game that they're playing. I feel like it'd be cool for a couple of minutes, but the novelty would really wear off when playing for a long period of time in like an extended gaming session, which most people are playing for a couple of hours usually. And I feel like if you're smelling shit the entire time, it's just going to be a bit of a headache. And you're probably going to like really go through the smell juices, like the potions they've got in there.
So this is why we chose that the software is a very modular, and you can set everything up how you want it to be. And our scents are also certificated to be. I mean, we have a certificate that they're healthy enough. I mean, healthy to to inhale and
They are not dangerous.
Yes, we don't recommend to eat these pellets inside our scent pots, but yeah, you won't die if you eat. I think
No.
you'll just get a little bit sick, but yeah. But smelling it is yeah, not dangerous at all.
Yeah.
And yeah. Yeah.
Also, like the thing with it would be annoying like after a couple of minutes or hours of playing. We tested it with like 10 testers, and the feedback was like, no, it's much more like the opposite. If they smell something, they directly are recognizing it and thinking of the last time they smelled it in the game and want to play again. So it's more like a stronger connection, and you're right in the game, and you don't have to be okay. I have so much in my head. I'm thinking about something, and for smelling, it's more like, okay, you're from. Yeah, I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, you're teleported
Yeah.
immediately into this memory. That's what I said with, your brain is not just imagining or putting something or hallucinating, as AI is doing today a lot. Something, it's recreating the memory again.
Yeah,
This
and
is kind of
it's strong. It makes the bond to your game stronger than before. And yeah, we made the software exactly like it is because we wanted to have it like personalized to everyone. So you can choose how intense you want to have it, and you can also say, okay, I want it intense for the first few times of trying it out, but later on it's more like in the background and supporting the game, and it's not the main feature, but like another layer. Like I said, it's it shouldn't be annoying. If it's annoying, then the settings are wrong, I would say.
You can compare it to surround sound systems. For example, if one says, I do not need this kind of stuff, I don't need these surround sound settings. But when you try it, once you try it out, I don't know, playing Battlefield or something like this, and the tank is, coming from the sound from the background, is something, then you get used to it and think, wow, I can't play without it because it's so much more immersive. And for me, for example, I didn't play Minecraft before I smelled it. I mean, I played it only with scent. And for me, it's like Minecraft smells all the time. I never played Minecraft without smell. And when I now played without the scent bar, it's like, and this is not marketing here, but it's just for real. I kind of miss a smell. For example, if I go to the forest and I've missed this forest smell. And yeah, as said, it's like in the background more and not. There are event-driven scents like gunshots and everything, gunpowder, for example. But mostly it's like the ambient scents, which have a big impact, which we don't consciously see or think of. Yeah.
Online type shit.
And and to the, as you can see here in your on your video, it triggers all the time your face. So we put your face, don't worry, it's all local, in the system, and it's recognized it every 20 seconds. It's showing us the cooldown time. You can set it to 2 minutes or 3 minutes, for example, if you're running in a cave or something else, or if we're watching you, for example, and just want to smell it just once in 2 minutes, then we just set it to cooldown to 2 minutes, and then it will check in 2 minutes again. And if it's still true that you are there, that you're visible, then it will retrigger it. So yeah, you have all the choices for what, when, and how intense it happened. So yeah.
Upon this idea as like a torture device almost. But I mean, again, it seems like this is something that does actually work. I just don't know how many people are like really salivating over the ability to smell the game that they're playing. I feel like it'd be cool for a couple of minutes, but the novelty would really wear off when playing for a long period of time in like an extended gaming session, which most people are playing for a couple of hours usually. And I feel like if you're smelling shit the entire time, it's just going to be a bit of a headache. And you're probably going to like really...
Yeah, so one more try. What we found is that many of our testers reported that it's more like if they now play without a scent, it's like they're missing something. Much like I suppose we would miss like the color or the sound of some games. And yeah, it's hard to explain or hard to imagine if you're not feeling it. So yeah, it's complicated. So yeah.
You can come to the Gamescom and try it out, or buy a scent bar and try it out for yourself.
Yeah.
And
I mean, we would love to send you one if you're interested, but yeah, only if you're interested in really trying it out.
And tell us what you want to smell.
Yeah.
Through the smell juices, like the potions they've got in there, because they're tiny pods. They show you in the video here in a moment. They're like this big, maybe. They're not huge at all. So I feel like you'd probably run through a ton of them very, very fast, which would then mean that you're constantly reloading and repurchasing pods, because I imagine they're not free. I don't think you can just replace them for free. Maybe I'm wrong. But you would be spending quite a bit of money to keep the scent bar fully stocked on smells. And if you're using it daily, I just truly don't know how long these pods are going to last you.
Once your game's running, simply share your game window with the
So yeah, the scent pots, they are not very big, but the scent oils are very intense. So they, for some of the scents like smoke or sea breeze, they last way longer than 16 hours. And it's also on the highest setting. So if you're thinking, okay, I want it more like in the background and not full intensity all the time, they will last much longer. But yeah, we have like measured it, and we have room to improve there, like getting them like bigger, more filled up, and yeah.
Yeah.
software. Don't worry, nothing's recorded or stored. The AI just analyzes your screen in real time and nobody else can see it, not even me. And that's it for the setup part. You're ready to dive in.
I highly doubt that's true. Whenever it comes to anything AI, I have to imagine that it's a full-blown fucking red alert lie anytime they say, don't worry, it's like super secure. No one else can see it. Not even us. Because time and time again, that's been proven incorrect. It is just a lie, like 99% of the time. So perhaps the scent bar is also collecting data on you. It's entirely possible, I suppose, since you have to share quite a bit with it.
One scent pod.
No, we are not collecting any data because all what we do is using the screen share of the the native screen sharing function of Windows, for example, which is just sharing the screen. You're just sharing with this local app with our software, and the software is just passing these bits and bytes through our software, analyzing it and recalculating everything for the send triggering. But then it's overwritten again. So the incoming frames are just deleting the last frames. So there is no collecting of frames or reading out your screen to send something to us, because this is not how our models even work. So
Yeah, and then it would have zero benefit for actually bringing scent to digital media, what is like our mission. And so there's no point for us to do it. And
One scent pod lasts up to 3 months, depending on your gameplay, of course.
I just truly don't see how that's possible to claim that the pod lasts up to 3 months. You can see the pod is not that big. It's pretty slim, too. So how the fuck is there enough aroma fluid in there to last up to 3 months with daily playing, like hours of game time? I don't know. I just... Unless it's like really frugal with how often it fans out some of the smells. But from what I saw in their like booth at Gamescom, it seems like it blasts out smells pretty frequently. Like I just truly don't know how it could possibly last you 3 months, a single pod.
So whether you're walking...
so, yeah, there are a couple of things. Yeah, it's not that big, but...
it's average. I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, you can choose how often it triggers. That's the software part. So there's no... Yeah, you're not pushed to smell every second or every minute. It's just up to your choice. And like how we tested it right now, it lasts up to 160 hours. And for the average gamer, not like the hardcore gamers or the above average gamers, for them it might be lasting not as long, but we're pretty confident in making it possible to have like the sand pots comparable to, or the smelling games comparable to like a Netflix abo. And if you want to have it like if you're playing 8 hours a day, it will not last as long. 3 months wouldn't be possible, but I mean, like the highest Netflix abo, or what does it cost? Like more like 20, 30 euros a month, and so that's how it would work. And we're confident in bringing this like price point to the sandbar.
Yeah, and even you can, for example, stack. You don't have to use every cent all the time. So when you're just using the grass sand for a couple of hours, you can, as he said, you decide, what you use. So it's just a calculation to when an average gamer is playing like 3 hours or 2 hours a day maximum, then it would last for 3 months. If, as he said, if you play it like 12 hours straight. As said, we have here a pack with 10 cents, which were used like 3 days in a row, and nothing, the intensity is still the same as the day one or minute one, because it only was 3 days.
Yeah.
And we're collecting these data too. I mean, we're testing it with this pack now, and we'll see how long it lasts. Cut.
Through a forest, feeding down a racetrack, or fighting dragons. Your world actually smells like it.
Furthermore, because we're committed to bringing scent into the entire digital entertainment world, streaming works too. Everything you can share via screen share becomes scent enabled. We're working hard to make it compatible with all the places you love to watch. With your support, we can take this final step, bringing immersive scent into every movie night, every stream, and every game.
Pretty ambitious goals. It's not just for games. They want to look to take this technology into other aspects of the entertainment space, namely streaming, which I feel like is a recipe for disaster, though could lead to some great moments. Like, all right, everyone, load up your ass cartridges. I'm about to be blasting some nasty smells at you. Hope you're ready, PU, stinky inbound. That's going to be quite a bright future. I don't know. Again, it's just not something for me, but I saw this Kickstarter because Matt sent it to me, and I just wanted to yap about it a bit because it's very interesting to see smell-o-vision make a return in the modern age. And I wonder if it'll be more successful this time around, because smell-o-vision kind of collapsed from everything, all available data. It wasn't overly positive. Most people didn't love it, which is why it didn't stick around. But who knows? Maybe the scent bar here kicks off a new wave of big-time smellers. I guess we'll see. That's really about it. See ya.
Yeah.
Big times.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that is like different now is definitely the AI part and like the scalability of the scent software. So the scent control panel, it works with every media that has images, and that's like one thing or one problem many of the smell-o-vision attempts had in the past. And let's see.
We'll see. We're working on it. So follow us on Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And thank you for your review or your reaction, because it helps us, and it's good to be very to have, to criticize something which is maybe obvious for everyone but not for us, and to tell us, because it's the only way we can improve or to see where we are heading in the wrong direction. Wrong, nicht one, not one. So it's I think good to have a couple of scent bars under the people so that they can test it out. As said, our testers are very eager to have more sense and to test it even more. So there is a good, we got there very, very good feedback, and think that this is something to do in this time, especially AI driven thing. Not even only AI driven, but to work with AI to make something even better. It's the best time to do it now, I think. We'll see in a couple of years how it performed.
Yeah, and I mean, we're not the only ones working on it now. Like Sony announced they want to bring smells to the PS5. And there are a couple of other startups and companies that are working on it. And yeah, I think there is a lot of potential. And yeah.
Follow us on Kickstarter.
Follow us on Kickstarter.
Yeah.